Welcome back to the channel. We just got some huge news for the Terminal List Season 2 True Believer. Season 2 has officially wrapped filming. They started filming in the spring and filmed in South Africa, Canada, and wrapped in Morocco. There are a few photos from the set, a video, and a few other things I will cover in this video, like the story and some characters from Dark Wolf who will show up. And I'll talk about when it might be released. Just from what I've seen, I can tell how much work they put into this season. It looks like it's going to be amazing to watch. When they finish filming, the Dark Wolf finale wasn't even released yet, so there should be a much shorter turnover between seasons and a much more regular release schedule. If they follow their normal timeline for the other two seasons, we're looking at about a 10-month turnaround period. That gives them time for editing, color correction, soundtracks, special effects, and everything else, and should give us another summer release in 2026. Season 2 follows Jack Carr's second book, True Believer, which is a great story. True Believer follows James Reese's journey into the CIA's ground branch and his redemption after the events of the first season. The story really spans all across the globe from South Africa to DC to even Morocco and Ukraine. I won't spoil the book for anyone because I highly recommend it, and it's just written so well. One of the major questions for people who've read the book is what are they going to do with the whole Ukraine-Russia situation, and some of these photos actually give us a hint to what's going to happen. Sometimes I debate whether to share some details, but then they end up showing us later on anyway. But there's also nothing too groundbreaking. I'd been waiting for an official announcement before making this video, and we got that with a wrap video. The first shot in the video shows Chris Pratt holding a slate. You can see it says True Believer and shows the director is Paul Cameron. Paul Cameron is an amazing director, and he directed the last 3 episodes of Dark Wolf. This scene is set in South Africa, and I believe it was filmed near Cape Town. You can see the scenery, the vehicles, and I think some PHs in the background. I believe the next few shots are also from the same scene, and might include the moment from the book with poachers. You can see Reese has a few blades, including his signature Winkler tomahawk, and I believe the rifle he has is a Jeffrey Mauser, just like in the book. One of these shots has Reese standing over something, and I think he just did something with the tomahawk. Then there's a shot of Reese running. I believe the next shot is when Reese lands at the Hastings Hunting Reserve. This plane is a Cessna Grand Caravan, which is straight off the page. I also think that the man holding the cigar is Rafe Hastings' uncle Rich Hastings, who is one of my favorite characters from True Believer. He is being played by Arnold Vosloo, who is a very well-known South African actor. I think he's going to be great as Rich Hastings. The next shot is of Reese running. I think this is also from the same day as this photo. The next shot is Chris Pratt with Jack Carr, the creator of the Terminal List series. Then Chris Pratt again, and Tom Hopper, who plays Rafe Hastings. It looks like Rafe Hastings is going to have a much bigger role in the show than he did in the book. I believe that this shot is at a port, which could be related to Nazar. If they follow the Nazar storyline, I do think that it will be different from the books because you can't have someone running free, I don't think they would have someone running free for multiple seasons after what happened. There's a police car behind him and a similar one later on in the video. Then it shows Luke Hemsworth, who plays Landry, and his outfit is just perfect for his character. He's got a new haircut, new facial hair, and some new ink. Then it shows Chris Pratt again. He's wearing a Triple-Aught design polo. This brand is featured multiple times in the books. The next shot shows David DiGilio, the showrunner for the Terminal List. Then it shows Shiraz Sarfati, who plays Tal Varen. I'm super excited that she's going to be back for True Believer. And I knew that she was going to be in True Believer, but I didn't think that they would reveal that she was going to be in there this early on. In the background, you can see the same police cars that were behind Tom Hopper. So I think this is the same location. The last shot is Jack Carr, who's holding his second book, True Believer, which is the basis of Season 2. There are also a handful of other pictures that I'll go over from the set. Justin Lubin, who is an amazing photographer and the still photographer for Season 1 of the Terminal List and Season 2, and he did some photography for some of Episode 1 of Dark Wolf, posted a photo of him with Jack Carr. In the background, you can see an Escalade with the presidential seal, and the license plate is an exact replica of what the president's vehicle would have, even down to the numbers. But it looks like it says no taxation without representation, which is pretty similar to what Obama put on his license plates, but it looks like they aren't using those anymore. In the background of the picture, you can see the backdrop for the stage, and it says Odessa in peace. If you've read the books, you know what goes down in Odessa, and why it's so important for the entire series. This location is actually perfect for the Nazar storyline, and this location is right on the water. so you can make that moment pretty convincing. On the stage, you can see 3 podiums for 3 countries, and those are America, Ukraine, and Russia. In the background, it also says peace treaty. There's some pretty cool details like this Ukrainian police car, some more American presidential motorcade vehicles, and what I think is supposed to be the Ukrainian president's motorcade because of the Range Rovers they're using. Season 2 is pretty exciting because not only do we get a new season of the original show, some characters from Dark Wolf are also returning. I've already mentioned Tom Hopper's Rafe Hastings, Luke Hemsworth, Jules Landry, and Shiraz Sarfati's Tal Veron, but Dar Salim's Mo Farouk is also returning for Season 2. In addition, some more bug characters have been confirmed, including Odike, who's played by Martin Sensmeyer, Freddie Strain, who's played by Gabriel Luna, and Costa Ronan will play Vasily Andronov. From everything that I've been hearing, Season 2 sounds like it's going to be awesome. There's some key book moments, and the photos from the set look really cool. Make sure to stay tuned for more. Jack Carr's 9th book is also out right now. Any comment that's left under this video will be entered to win a copy of Cry Havoc. In addition, every comment on X under my giveaway posts and on Instagram will also be entered, so you could get a total of 3 entries. I really enjoyed this book and I highly recommend picking up a copy, but one person is going to get one for free. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for more news. I'll see you next time on Terminal Vengeance.